You heard about a man, the left controller.
Week 16 has arrived in the NFL. The stakes are increasing with every game, especially so when division rivals collide. And we've got that. The Rams and the Seahawks from Lumen Field on Thursday night primetime. Brandon Gaudin here with Charles Davis. 3 weeks to go in the regular season. What a start to Week 16. Rams and Seahawks underway in the NFL rivalry series. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Side.
He'll find Shaheed out to the right. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Here's Darnold. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Look like nobody open. Now second down. Second and 10.
No lady.
Back to throw, Darnold. Going for the deep ball. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team is going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of a team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week. We're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
Get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Stafford and the Rams come up first and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run with Corum to begin the drive. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here's Corum. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak in this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
But ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well.
Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Rams will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, Stafford. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Stafford going to give this one to Corum. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, the Rams and Seahawks doing battle here. Of course, the NFL has targeted a handful of rivalries to really highlight this season. This is one of them, and with good reason. In recent history, both teams have had innovative offenses and hard-hitting defenses. We think about Russell Wilson and all he was able to accomplish under Pete Carroll. The same with Matthew Stafford and Sean McVay. You throw in the 49ers and the Cardinals, and it's easy to see why this has been one of the best divisions in football the last decade plus.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 38-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Throw out wide to Walker. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And give him a gain of 37.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line. 1-yard gain brings us 2nd and 9.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
To throw is Darnold. And this pass broken up. And a contact well of time there, and now 4th down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they're able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Picked off by Ernest Jones. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Here we go, son. Hey, son.
After the interception, here's Darnold. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. So from the 26-yard line, here's second down at a yard. Running right, here's Walker. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That one a first down pickup of 8.
2nd and 1, if people want to run the football, this is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Byron Young able to record his 5th sack of the season. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. And now an audible here into something else.
60 Bobcat, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, track him 60.
2nd and 11. To the left side, catch made by Arroyo. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
The Seahawks, first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll look to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Jalen Noel there to make the grab. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes our score 17-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Here's Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Up the middle, here's Corum. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Ethan Evans on now to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw left side complete. That's Walker. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Seahawks, first down.
First
and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Down the field, he's got Noel. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A nice throw by the rookie from Alabama. That's a first down.
Seahawks, first down.
On first down, it's a run with Ali. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
18 Cardinal, 18.
2nd and 13. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 25-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Now he'll tuck this and run. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Back to throw. And it's caught. And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Seahawks continue to pull away here this first half.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Corum. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
Stafford. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack. They're staring up at a 3rd and long. They run straight ahead with Corum. And not a whole lot doing there, so get it up to about the 28-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Ethan Evans now. as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Torrey Horton, 34 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with great starting field position, one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going.
A
short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up second down.
Second and 6 at the 45-yard line.
180.
From the gun, a give to Corum. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
16 yards.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Stafford. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had the incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The final shot before the break, Stafford. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
They'll run the toss here with Corum. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Now it's Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Corum now on 1st and 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 57 yards rushing for him in the ballgame now on 14 carries. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it's 2nd and goal. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Running left, Corum. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is 3rd and goal. Now Stafford. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. And now they'll just need 4 touchdowns as the deficit is now 28. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Here we go. Here we go.
The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Walker now at 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Dragon 60.
He'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready?
He'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And this one is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Cup 19. Cup 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 range. Warriors 70.
They'll set up to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Straight ahead they go with Ali. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
Ready?
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Ready? 79 Bronx.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. Now here's Jason Myers. He gets set for the Seahawk field goal. He hit his first. Now this from 43. Myers' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So tack on 3 more, though this, it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great, too.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success. They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly put him.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Boye Mafe, his second sack of the night. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll run for it. It's Corum. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Running left is Walker. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker with his second touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks extend their fourth quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Able to slither by. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and then try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Out of the gun, they give it to Corum. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Boye Mafe got to the line like a knife through butter. He buries him for a loss. Again, it's Corum. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
On the handoff, Corum. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming. They snap it to Stafford. And this throw will be intercepted. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
It's a turnover.
But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Byron Young there on the stop. Well, these two division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11, and it was the visiting Seahawks who were victorious in that one. So they now look for the sweep here back home in Seattle. He finds his man complete. It's Horton. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
And the Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 5. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Myers connects on the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They run once more with Corum. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Stafford going to give this one to Corum. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 94 yards rushing now for the ball game on 24 carries.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On the give, it's Corum. They'll take this to the 46.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? What imposed their will on the defense was that 5 straight runs.
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The toss to the wide side. This is Williams. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. One last throw here for Stafford. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Well, this was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were, but don't forget about the effort by this defense as well.
Yeah, they weren't going to let up just because the lead was saved. They wanted to play as big a part in this game as their offense did in making this blowout. They needed to be noticed as well, and they played accordingly.
So for the Seahawks, it's another win for them, and you wonder if they want a redo on that one loss as they sit now at 14-1. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Panthers next week. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they fall under 500 now as they drop to 7-8. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to a
Richtung Salzburg.
like yellow on all white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee, he's asleep. Weak, she, the web look at the sleep. Headache, gotta wait till she give me a headache. Give me a text, I ain't reading no essay. All back here, get back. I know as long as she get really Listen, I don't mean to call you, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. Run it, that we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She said it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. Joke with my wife because it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the dreams. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. Crack it up. Am I just paranoid? Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid?
Cowboy 80.
Flatline for the night time. I'm on a Thursday basis with the afterlife, and there's no ceiling when you're the demon. Throw myself out of the dirt for a reason, and I'll never run, so try it again. Follow me over back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, a heartbeat streets, life still need 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down, 6 feet deep, one all around, no way breathe, life still need 100,000 times. You can try, but so typical. Body of a dominance, that's so typical. Turn like a god, ugh, that's so typical. Still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical and visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk